Currently, Tesla is one of the powerhouses of the electric car industry. You knew that. Yet more than once, the company has stared at oblivion as their money woes began to overwhelm them. Yet at the last minute, they've managed to keep their head above water. Today, we're going to see both times the company almost became bankrupt, with the most recent incident going under the public's radar, yet came to light due to a lawsuit with Elon Musk in a tweet he responded to. We'll examine how Tesla ended up in these situations, as well as how they found their way out. So, let's get started. By 2017, Tesla was looking to mass-produce their next vehicle in their master plan to create electric cars for people of all incomes, the Model 3. The prototype was released the previous year with a price tag of $35,000 at the time. However, in order to stick with this cost, Musk began announcing that stores and staff may have to go. Already a sign of things to come. Tesla had estimated 500,000 vehicle sales, including the Model 3, by 2018. However, in 2017, the value of Tesla plummeted. Previously, the company was valued at $63 billion. Now it was $50.74 billion, a drop of $12.26 billion. This was mostly in response to underwhelming quarterly sales of the Model S and Model X vehicles. While production didn't get started until mid-2017, by the end of the year, nearly 1,800 Model 3s were delivered. Previously, during the fourth quarter of 2017, Tesla believed 5,000 Model 3s would be delivered per week. Throughout the whole of 2018, 138,000 Model 3s were sold. The reason why the sales were lower than expected stemmed from problems in creating the electric car batteries and parts in their factories. Eventually, the issue was addressed, but not before Tesla was staring at bankruptcy. During November 2017, Bloomberg released an article that announced Tesla was losing $480,000 every hour. If nothing changed, Bloomberg stated Tesla would be out of cash by August 2018. They believe the company required $2 billion in investment to stay afloat. One of the causes of this money hemorrhaging was that in 2015, Tesla began plowing billions of dollars into building the Gigafactory in Nevada. The factory specializes in producing lithium-ion batteries and electric car parts. Yet perhaps the biggest cause of the money troubles came from a big purchase in 2016. During 2006, the solar panel installation company SolarCity was founded by Peter and Lyndon Riv, cousins of Elon Musk. However, over the next 10 years, the company tumbled into massive debt, eventually reaching a reported $3 billion. By the time Musk stepped in, he was already the biggest shareholder of SolarCity and chairman of the board. He then purchased all of SolarCity for $2.6 billion. While Musk stated that the purchase was important to the future of Tesla, other people thought it appeared more of a bailout for his extended family. As SolarCity was merged into Tesla, the massive amount of debt was transferred to the electric car manufacturers, plunging the company into more of a money crisis. However, in 2019, a group of Tesla investors filed a lawsuit against Musk and the purchase of SolarCity. They stated that Musk should have been open with the investors, that Tesla was in no state to spend $2.6 billion on SolarCity at the time, especially as Tesla would now rely on said company to keep themselves operating. As due to the massive stain of the Model 3 production, resources from SolarCity were moved over to meet the demand of the vehicle. Musk said during the lawsuit, quote, "At the time I thought it made strategic sense for Tesla and SolarCity to combine. Hindsight is 20/20, and if I could wind back the clock, I probably would have let SolarCity execute by itself, would have let Tesla execute by itself," unquote. However, the purchase of SolarCity also meant more lawsuits were coming their way. During 2019, Walmart blamed them for roof damages due to fires caused at 7 stores. The suit was later settled out of court. On Twitter during November 2020, Musk was asked how close the Model 3 pushed Tesla towards bankruptcy. In response, quote, "Closest we got was about a month. The Model 3 ramp was extreme stress and pain for a long time," unquote. He further stated that the issue of production and logistics for the Model 3 began in mid-2017 and lasted until mid-2019. Further problems arose via another tweet sent by Musk. In 2018, he commented, quote, "Am considering taking Tesla private at $420, funding secured," unquote. Musk later went into more details via his blog. He alluded that he secured funding from Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund refund for shares at $420 each. They also advised him to change the company back to being private. A week later, Musk announced after discussing the possibility with the board, they decided to leave Tesla as a publicly traded company. His original comment caused shares to soar by 11% to nearly $380. This brought the wrath of Tesla's investors as a lawsuit was being put together. At the same time, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC, also filed a lawsuit. They claimed that Musk knew he never had a deal in place to take Tesla private. They were looking to bar Musk from being CEO of any publicly traded company in the country. Instead, Tesla and Musk settled with SEC. He was forced to step down as chairman of the board for at least 3 years, but could remain as CEO. At the top of this, Tesla and Musk were fined $40 million altogether. In the end, it was a combination of a variety of reasons that saved Tesla this time, not a single action. Firstly, we have the vast staff and resources from Solar City that helped reduce the flow of money draining away and increasing production of the Model 3. Then the single tweet that caused share prices to soar. The combination was crucial. But this isn't the only time Tesla has nearly gone out of business. Created under the name of Tesla Motors in 2003, the company was founded by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. In 2004, when looking for capital, Elon Musk joined with a reported $6.3 million investment. From there, he would serve as chairman of the company. However, by 2007, cracks began to show in the company. The two founders, Eberhard and Tarpenning, left the company. During 2008, Tesla released their first electric car, the Roadster, which had a price tag of $109,000. At the time of the Roadster's release, Tesla was starting to have financial issues, so much that Musk had to lay off 18% of their staff. A large reason for this is due to the financial crisis that affected many around the world at the time. In 2008, Musk became CEO of Tesla. In the same year, the company managed to secure a lifeline by the board of directors, approving $40 million in convertible debt financing. Up until this point, investors had sunk $186 million into the car company. According to Musk, the $40 million was secured on Christmas Eve at 6 p.m., just as investors were leaving town. He also stated that the company was 3 days from total bankruptcy. Then, in 2009, Eberhard and Tarpenning filed a lawsuit against Musk and Tesla. They claimed that Musk forced them out from the company they founded. While the suit was dropped shortly after, Tesla had $10 million in cash left at their disposal. Not enough cash to fulfill the orders of the Roadster. The German company Daimler came up and purchased a 10% stake in Tesla at the cost of $50 million in 2009. During the same year, Tesla also secured a loan from the U.S. government's Department of Energy. Under the Advanced Technology Vehicles Manufacturing Loan Program, Tesla received a $465 million loan. This was fully repaid in 2013 with an extra $12 million in interest. During 2010, Tesla went public. By doing this, they raised a further $226.1 million with an opening cost of $17 per share. They had more than enough capital to begin production on the Model S, a car that was originally unveiled in 2008. By 2012, the orders for the Model S began delivery for the $75,000 vehicle. At the time of writing, Tesla shares are valued at $669. During 2019, the company recorded an annual loss of $862 million while bringing in a revenue of $24.6 billion, which is in line with every year since their creation, as they never made a profit. Until 2020, that is. During that year, they brought in a profit of $721 million with $31.5 billion in revenue. With that good news, hopefully the company won't fall into a third potential bankruptcy event anytime soon. Final fact finish, speaking of Tesla, soon one of the most expensive electric cars will be on the market, the Aspark Owl. Able to hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1.72 seconds, the vehicle can be pre-ordered through the manufacturers. In 2019, purchasing one would set you back $3.2 million. Now it'll cost $3.56 million. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time.